Morning, hi and welcome to the next in the series of the TA Job Market Review with me, Robert Nunn. And today I'm joined by Alina Gunina. Welcome.
Oh, thanks for having me here, Rob.
Absolute pleasure. So as always, do you want to start with a bit of introduction to who you are and your TA career to date?
Yeah, sure. So started off at an agency, mainly focusing at tech recruitment, focusing on either startups, a lot of fintech, gaming industry, and then did a bit of contracting, moved in-house, and I'm currently at Pennylane, which is a French fintech.
Excellent. Thanks for that. So a bit of a broad background, but as I understand it, you're just about to enter the market, looking for your next role. What are you seeing? What are you looking at the market at the moment?
So back in my agency days, I obviously really enjoyed it. It was really fast-paced. And then moving in-house, kind of seeing how roles would progress when you make new hires, obviously seeing people progressing within their careers. That was quite exciting. So kind of open to both.
No worries. But have you put feelers out? What's your view on the market as a whole? Are you slightly daunted or are you slightly excited? What's your view?
Well, I'm quite excited. I obviously know that with economy and tech world at the moment, it's not the best market out there, but moving forward, I do think that there would be opportunities out there.
Excellent. So how are you going to approach your search? Have you got a plan?
Well, I've just started looking, to be honest with you. I've been away for a bit, so kind of taking a little break and time off. So yeah.
Wonderful.
What's out there.
I mean, we obviously came together because we have a unique connection in that we've both placed the wonderful Fredrik Christensen into a head of design role. But what is your view on networking and personal branding as you approach your job search?
Yeah, so as I said, I just started looking, so I haven't quite put myself out there yet. I think as a next step, I would be much more proactive, posting stuff on LinkedIn. That's the best asset actually as a recruiter, to use your connections. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And throughout, I suppose, your career within recruitment, has any process that you've been part of really stood out as one to emulate and one to follow?
Yeah, I think I've obviously done some quite big hires, which I'm quite proud of. One of them is Fred, head of design. So yeah, moving forward, I think tackling quite difficult job positions or looking at C-level jobs, that's quite exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, looking at your profile, you went contracting during the COVID years, which was the tough times. Picked up Pennylane when things were a bit brighter for TA world. What do you think's the future for TA and in the market in the world at the moment?
Well, I think right now it's quite a difficult time looking at TA jobs, especially within tech industry. Well, I would say that maybe I'm a tech expert. I don't know, but yeah. So I think the market will pick up maybe in a couple of months, maybe in a year. I don't know. I can't see that far ahead, but we'll see.
I mean, you're based up in Manchester, I believe, and certainly through my time at Elements and Instant Impact, I got connected to quite a few recruiters in Manchester. It seems to be a growing scene on the TA front. Are you finding that? Do you know many in the area?
Yeah, well, I've been lucky enough to have access to WeWork's office, so there are quite a few people and going to events. I know that there were a few, I think he was called Ben from Revolut. He did a talk here in Manchester, and there were quite a few people turning up. So yeah, I think there's quite good community here.
Yeah, that could be your push to create a community and start getting a few of you TA folk together up there.
Yeah, definitely.
And as you finish up with Pennylane, are you planning on upskilling yourself in the downtime at all?
Yeah, actually looking at the course within diversity and inclusion, because when I was at Pennylane, I was looking at employer branding as one of my projects. So moving forward, it would be nice to do a few courses. I know that during COVID, I did a course in digital marketing. So that kind of helped me moving forward with employer branding and looking at that side of things.
Excellent. Wonderful. And to finish off, as is tradition, a question asked by my previous guest, set to you. If you were starting your TA career afresh now, with the knowledge you now know, what would you do differently?
Oh, that's a difficult one, actually. I would probably read more, study more, look at things. Now, I think there are so many podcasts, words of AI, ChatGPT. So looking at things and trying to use the tools that are available out there more.
So be more curious from the outset.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Brilliant. Well, Alina, thank you very much for your time and best of luck with your onward search.
Okay. Thanks so much, Rob.
Take care.